on Thursday Night Football, we have the disparaged Minnesota Vikings traveling to a primetime game, not great for Kirk Cousins there, to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles, who started out hot versus the Patriots last week, but have had some few stumbles and are looking to put that behind them with a dominant performance. Currently, the spread is -7 for the Eagles, being favored at home. What are your overall takeaways from this game, and who do you see coming out on top?
Well, I remember last game against the Eagles, and I remember it being pretty bad. Relatively similar time frame too. We got week 2 of the NFL. Last time it was 24-7, and Kirk Cousins looked pretty bad. And I don't really see it being much different. I feel like their offensive line is going to be worse against this D-line also compared to what we saw against the Bucs. So this is going to be, I'd like to think Kirk Cousins can muck it up on pride time, but honestly, I don't really have any faith, and I got to take the Eagles here.
Yeah, especially where it's like I'd be more confident to pick the Vikings in a game like this, where it's a game where Kirk Cousins doesn't have any expectations on him in this game after having a bad game. So now everyone's going to overlook the Vikings. However, their defense was having a hard time stopping Baker Mayfield in his first game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield looked like a possessed man playing out there, willing his way to that 180 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then the Eagles, it's like, if Baker can do that, well, Jalen Hurts is going to do something much worse at home. That's a game where the offense was kind of like, tough environment versus New England. Christian Gonzalez was throwing in some interesting corner blitzes there that caught the Eagles off guard. But I think this game they'll be like, yeah, tough game last week, guys. Everyone's going to be like, oh no, is the Super Bowl hangover real for the Eagles this year, and we're going to fall off? One thing we know about Nick Sirianni is he's a dog. He installed those roots. He was talking about letting those roots grow. Well, the roots are still there. They have the foundation. They're strong. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, still ballers. Let's go, Eagles.